My name is Japheth Asiedu-Kwarteng. I'm a multicultural fellow of NCECA. I've been to NCECA, this is my second NCECA, but this is my second time of presenting as a presenter at NCECA. My first time was in 2020 where we had a pandemic, so we had to go virtual. So I couldn't come in person, but last year I was able to come in person in Sacramento, where it was quite overwhelming because it was my first time, but it was very fun. And my favorite NCECA moment will be, actually it's going to be two of them. I've been in NCECA shows, NCECA exhibitions, the NCECA Annual and the Multicultural Fellowship for 2 consecutive years. That was 2021 and then 2022. But in 2022, in the NCECA Annual, I remember my work was a very huge work, like about 6'4", 6'4". And this particular work was sitting right at the entrance at in the gallery at Crocker Museum. So it was the center of attention. Like when you enter into the building, it is that particular work that greets you into the whole show in that room. And I feel like it gave me some prominence. It gave me some attention. I was able to meet a lot of people. I made new friends. I made new contacts. But the most striking moment for me was when I had a lecture for the Multicultural Fellowship in Roseville at the Blue Line Art Gallery. So in this lecture, I just talked about my work. I talked about my experiences, and then after the show, actually, I had 2 women who shed tears, like after listening to my story, which I wasn't super proud of. It made me uncomfortable, but it made me feel like I am making an impact with my work. I'm making an impact with my story. And so that stuck with me, and I always feel so appreciative of being a part of NCECA and being able to get the platforms that I'm getting, the mileage that I'm getting, the new people that I'm meeting every day, the new friends that I'm making, and then the opportunity to share my work. And I remember during the NCECA Annual where I had my work at the entrance, we had a group photo. And then I was in the photo, and that photo was like the wallpaper on the NCECA website. So it's like you'll be there, and then people will just screenshot and then send it to you. They'll call you. I saw you here. I saw you there, and it's a story that sticks with me, and I'm more appreciative of being a part of NCECA. And this year, I'm having 2 presentations, and then this morning I just finished the presentation. It was once again very impactful. The responses were were amazing. You could feel the people are ready to support, people are ready to share, people are ready to help push our art forward, or my art forward. And then I think NCECA has been amazing. I've been with NCECA for just 3 years, I'll say from 2020 to now, but the impact on my art, the impact on myself as a ceramic artist has been amazing.
Hi, my name is PJ Anderson. I am a recent MFA graduate from the University of Manitoba, Canada, and I am the Director at Large for NCECA. And my favorite thing about NCECA is since I started my board service, I've been able to go through my list of all of my most favorite fangirl clay artists and get them to be presenters or demonstrators. So I'm just checking off my list, and you guys get to reap all the rewards of all of my favorite people. So you're welcome.
Hi, I'm Antra Sinha, an artist and educator living in Logan, Utah. My role with NCECA is of on-site conference liaison for Salt Lake City Conference. My first NCECA was in 2016 at Kansas City. I received the Multicultural Fellowship and was presenter for Blink 2020. Even though this was my first conference, I knew of NCECA since 2003, while I still lived in India. My most memorable moment with NCECA was when all of us multicultural fellows sat around and there was a trick question for which the prize was Roberto Lugo's cup. And I earned it.
Hi, my name's Simon Levin. I'm the director at large for NCECA for about 4 more days. I'm in charge of the Emerging Artist Program, and I think my first NCECA was 1996 when I was in grad school, and it was overwhelming. Partly because it was in Las Vegas, but it was totally overwhelming. And for many years, I'd go to NCECA sort of as a satellite, kind of selling work through the art stream, but never really registering for the conference. Truth be told, I'd snuck in to see a couple talks that I wanted to see or go through the exhibitor hall. But it was always this event that just brought people together, right? I mean, it's just, there's NCECA, the organization, and then there's all the surrounding stuff. Right now, there's all these pop-up shows and room shows where people are coming into NCECA and want to be a part of it. And I think the most beautiful thing about NCECA, though, is how it does not have a sense of scarcity. It's always bringing more and more people into NCECA. The art stream, which used to be the trailer that was a gallery of young people parked outside on the curb outside the convention center, is now in the convention center. The shows and galleries are now in the convention center. The more and more people are just being brought in. The organization has expanded and grown and embraced all those satellite people. And I think it's one of the most beautiful things about NCECA.